Hey everybody, this is Dax. Glad to have you back, and thank you for taking me over 1,000 on my subscribers. Appreciate that very much. So, after doing a reaction to Grace's very serious, philosophical, adult sounding lyric poem, An Hour Past Rain, 3 days ago, wow. I wanted to kind of go back into the lighter side of Grace, and sure enough, this morning what pops up is a FANderwaal news update. Grace Vanderwaal update by FANderwaal News on this interview with Access Hollywood, September 15th, 2016, right after Grace won the AGT contest in that year. And September 15th also happens to be my daughter's birthday. She turned 17 yesterday. She's exactly 4 months older than Grace. And they're about the same height too, I think. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to kind of delve into the lighter side. This one slipped through my consciousness like so many of Grace's interviews and things she's done. So I'm really looking forward to this. I took a quick snippet look at it just to see if it's got that Grace raspy voice and joie de vivre. And of course it does. So this may be a long reaction. I'm not even sure what I'm going to call it. Well, you know what I'm going to call it right now. I don't even know yet. So what do you say we jump in with Grace? I may have stayed away from this because it's Access Hollywood. You know? Anyway, it's Grace. So I want to see what she's going to be like. So here we go with Grace, Access Hollywood, September 15th, 2016. Let's go.
Grace Vanderwaal!
That moment.
You can stay on if you want.
That moment never ceases to hit me right in the heart. Wow, wow. I love the expressions on everybody's face.
America has voted. And she's so
Then Howie kissing her? I mean, as we've talked about before, everybody knows Howie has a germ problem. He's got a germ phobia. And I think Grace was the only performer ever on the show that he hugged or kissed. I'm pretty sure. And boy, I certainly know why. We all know why. She's lovely.
She did it. 12-year-old Grace Vanderwaal wins AGT. Welcome back.
We are so excited. Tens of millions of people voted, the most votes they've ever had on America's Got Talent. It's also the highest rated season in 5 years because of the talent that they had this year.
Because of
and Grace, I think, is a shining example of that. We've all been singing her praises since her very first audition.
Right?
She's
my only
incredible.
beef from last night was Nick Cannon and that turban making her wait so long to announce that she
Sultan Nick
was the winner. But here's the best part. She is here with us this morning. We have the winner. Let's see her. She's in the hallway.
Here she
Let's
is,
bring her out.
getting an
Woo!
Access Hollywood
Ha!
welcome. Here we go.
Okay, I'm super jealous of this guy. He just grabs her arm, pulls her back, and says, "Oh no, we're getting a selfie here, darling." Way to go.
I've been having a world full of confetti.
That voice.
Look at how cute these photos are.
Hi, Grace. Come sit down.
Sit down. Oh my God, Fred, look at you. You are so adorable.
High five. Can we
Did it.
just... Woo! Did Nick Cannon wait too long to announce your name? We were watching it. It just seemed like he dragged on forever before he finally said your name.
No, I could have waited so much longer.
Really?
I didn't want it to end. I just wanted to just be like, okay.
Look at that face, folks. Look at that face. There was never a contestant on any show I've ever seen who's got that face. Look at that face. This little innocent brilliance that she's got. Wow, just brings tears to my eyes.
I just want to stay on here. I don't want to leave.
You look like you were too nervous, though. You look like you were just right there in that moment, cringing with nerves.
I was cringing with nerves, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So tell me, when you heard your name, what emotions were you feeling? Because we saw you burst into tears.
Honestly, whenever something like that happens, people always ask me, what did you feel when you got the golden buzzer? What did you feel when you won? But when something like that happens to you, it's just you're just in shock. Like, you don't even remember what you were feeling in that moment because of, like, all the emotions, like, rushing through you.
Now, you had to think about this, Grace. I don't want to put you on the spot, but you had to think, okay, I could win this thing.
I just love Grace and the way she dresses. There's no pretense about her. She's got I think a Hello Kitty type stuff, or I'm not really sure, but I mean, she's just always, it's extraordinary that with her genius, you know, even at that young age, those 4 songs on AGT, that's genius. At that genius, she still maintains the little girl's probably not the girl innocence and loveliness. Just amazing.
That's $1 million.
Yeah.
I hear we're buying a treehouse. Are we going to map this thing out? What is going to be in this treehouse?
I'm so excited. Okay, so I want to go on, you know, the show.
That show. My son watches
Treehouse
that.
Hunters.
Oh. They are going to be in your backyard tomorrow.
I always watch and I really, really have always wanted to do it. And I want like 2 baby tree houses for me and my sister.
For Olivia?
Yeah, with like...
I mean, this voice, I just do not get enough of that early Grace voice. The squeals, the rasp. I mean, I know now she doesn't have it as much, but I mean, oh my gosh, it is simply adorable. So funny also.
rope bridges and zip lines and everything so we could have like sleepovers and then I could like bam zip line to her little treehouse and be like, I had a bad dream. Like, that'd be so cool.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna have the best time. Can we talk about your talent? Because you started just picking up instruments, I read, at the age of 3 years old. Is that right?
Okay, well, not instruments, no.
No, you were singing or?
Honesty.
Okay. Oh, I was like, who's singing that?
That's you.
That's you.
You're like, who's singing that gorgeous song? That's you, sweetie.
Okay, wait, so at 3, were we singing at 3? What did we hear about
I
this?
played the piano. I started playing the piano when I was 4, and I like helped.
Oh, you were really old. You were 4.
4. Okay, correction. We stand corrected.
But yeah, like I've always sang.
And what about the instrument? What about the ukulele and sort of putting those two together? The ukulele with your voice is such a winning combination.
We actually had a family friend from Brazil stay at our house, and she played the ukulele. And so I wanted one because she played one because I really liked it.
Can y'all imagine history if that girl from Brazil had not stayed with them on that program? That international program. Can you imagine what would history be like if that hadn't happened? I mean, serendipity. Man, wow, what would have happened?
Because like her hand looked so cool when she played it.
I totally agree.
So,
neat.
And so I asked one for my 11th birthday, and I remember my mom did not buy me one because she thought I would never play it. She thought it would just be like,
I see
Mom
that.
and Dad right here.
Show
So you saved up your birthday money, right? The story is you bought your own
Yes.
ukulele.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad, I bet you're
I just love her parents. I guess we'll get to see them again.
very happy she bought herself a
That was
ukulele.
a good buy.
They are such lovely people. Lovely people.
Now she can buy 1 million ukuleles. How is this going to work in Vegas now for you? So how many shows are we doing? What's going to be the lineup?
Okay, so I honestly don't really know a lot about Vegas. I know that it's October 27th.
She's looking at her mom and dad.
8th and 9th.
You got it. They're giving her that. You got that right, honey.
And with Tape Face. Did I say his name right?
Tape Face.
I love Tape Face. Yeah, the
There's going to be lots of guest stars there, so it's going to be real great.
Well, we want to come see your show.
Yeah.
Can we come? We're going to Vegas to see you. We're going to make that happen. By the way, your song, I Don't Know My Name, can I just tell you, that was your audition song, and you know millions. I think when I checked this morning, it was like 35 million, maybe even more than that, have seen that song. To know that right away you became a viral sensation, I mean, what did that mean for you?
Look at her mouth, and I love the words.
song.
It's just really, it's amazing. It is to like have, like that's me.
Yeah.
What?
I like your ears, your cat ears.
Thank you. The producers of the show really didn't want me to wear them because they thought it was like, you know how Ariana Grande wore the cat ears for a while? And
She defied the producers of the show and wore her freaking cat ears. Good on her. Oh my gosh. This girl, man, she's got independence. Love it.
I was like, please, I want to wear them so much. And they're like, you know what? You've been so easy the entire thing. As soon as your last performance, go ahead, do whatever you want.
Do it, girl. Just do it.
Own it, and you owned it.
A lot of people, including us, comparing you to Taylor Swift. Like the sound, you're writing your songs. Have you heard from Taylor?
No.
Do you
nothing
want to hear from Taylor? Do you like the comparison?
One person told me she was following me on Twitter.
Ooh.
I looked through her followers, her following, my following for so long.
Okay, so I know it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's probably not a good thing that I'm holding a grudge right now against Taylor Swift for not at least getting a hold of Grace briefly and saying, "Way to go, girl." I mean, come on, man. If I've got that kind of stardom and somebody's being compared to me, I mean, you make a phone call, send something to them. I mean, something. I mean, come on.
Like, I was like, double check,
Yeah,
but like
Taylor.
nothing.
Nothing yet.
It's going to start now.
Let me tell you, today she's going to be following you on Twitter.
Any other celebrities that you would like to meet? Because you're a big star now. You're huge.
Ariana.
Who do we want to meet? Let's make this happen.
Katy Perry. So much.
Perry.
I want to meet Katy Perry so much.
Yeah, well, she rocks the cat ear things too. That's kind of her thing, which is
Katy,
good.
Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Katy Perry. Can we have you play a little bit? You brought your ukulele. Your dad and mom brought it.
Come on, Mom, get in here
over
too.
guys. Come on over
Good.
here, because this is a family affair here.
Yes.
Take it cute, Mom and Dad.
I know.
Sit on down. Mom and Dad, wait, first of all, before she starts playing, what were you thinking last night? I was about to have a heart attack watching on my TV. I was so nervous. How are y'all feeling?
I'm so glad about this. I have not seen any interviews of them, especially him. I can't wait. He's a big boy. Dad's a big boy.
Shocked,
Yeah.
excited.
You didn't think she was going to win?
Mixed emotions.
She was the favorite. I mean, I just feel like the talent is going to shine through no matter what.
Look at Mom, how nervous she is, grabbing his hand, holding on to it. Boy, she went right there with it. Grace is just all, and Mom and Dad are nervous. I love it.
With Grace.
Thanks. We're blessed.
Yeah, we are.
And we didn't know. I mean, in the end, everything was, a surprise
Yeah.
all the way through.
And Grace, I hear that even your friends at school didn't even know you had this talent, right?
Before America's Got Talent, yeah. Like, not really.
Did you hide it?
And it's not like I was like, we were in the car and I was like, what? Oh, wait, hold on. It's a secret. Like, it wasn't like that. It was just kind of like, it never really like came up.
But you never played music for anybody, really?
Played for us.
Us, yeah.
But every mom and dad thinks their
And
kid's
some
a
Yes.
star.
coffee
Exactly.
shops, some open mic things.
Oh yeah, I went to a town called Peekskill a lot that was about 30 minutes away from Suffern.
Started cutting her teeth.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What about your friends? What's school like for you now? Because I don't want people just coming up now, Grace, that you're this
Yes.
big fat star and coming all over you, right?
We're still thinking about school. School could be possibly online school.
Could be.
Like
Oh, yeah.
We'll see.
A homeschooling
We're not sure
situation.
exactly. Yeah.
One
Well,
step at a
because
time.
I know
Like
Simon wants to
traveling.
sign you up. Are you thinking about that? Yeah.
He knows music.
He knows
It's a
his
big honor.
music.
Do you like One Direction? You know he put the
Look at her. She did not answer that question. She didn't answer that question. It's like something in her, that independence just says, no, this is my life. I'm not committing to anything right now. Love that.
those boys together.
I know.
I know. Do you like, is Harry cute or no? I like him with his short hair. How are we feeling?
I personally, he got like, because of his hair, then he started growing out his hair. And then he started doing the man. The man bun's okay.
You like the mud? Great.
Yeah, I
thought we were
personally
gonna be
like
friends.
man buns.
Oh, I don't like it.
But when it was like that, it was all just like curly and long. It was no.
Right? But
was
now it's
wrong.
kind of back, I guess, if it's up right there. But yeah.
How do your songs come to you? Because when you talk about like,
She's talking about a famous performer, and she's just putting it right out there. No, it just wasn't good. I mean, there's just, I love how she just says things how they are. Another person, another young performer would hedge their bets a little bit.
creating music, you say it seems to you that it just, the words just come.
Well, like in the beginning, it's really hard to like find. Usually it starts with a completely different meaning that you're just like, I want it to be about this, and then by the end it's like totally different, and you're like, what? How did that become like that? But it's because like that was in you and you didn't even know it, but it was there. And so like when you start doing a few words, then it starts to just kind of like spill out.
And Don't Know My Name, that sort of just came to you that way, and why audition with an original instead of, you know, maybe doing a cover song?
You know what? We were almost 100% positive I was gonna sing Dog Days by Florence and the Machine because, you know, you have to send in the songs and then the producers tell you which ones you can do because of like copyright and all that. And
see how eloquent she is? She's still, what here, folks? She's still 12 and a half. She's 12 and a half years old. She's so together, so eloquent, so expressive. I mean, light years ahead of her parents who are not used to being in front of national cameras. Just amazing.
we were like so close. Like I was practicing it. We were saying like, this is it. And it was really frustrating because we sent in like 50 songs and we had to send in a video of all of them, like a perfect video. So like 5 videos for each song. And I Don't Know My Name was one of the first ones, and they were like, no, you shouldn't do an original.
Wow.
It's a bad idea.
They told you not to do it.
Yeah, and then at the very end, they go, you know what, let's go with the first one. And we're like, are you kidding me?
Like 4 days before her audition.
But Mom, tell me about your road for this, because you're the one that submitted her. Yes. And why did you think this is it, the timing is right, and this is the right show?
Well, I'm actually not sure I thought the timing was right, because she was 11 at the time. I thought that, I mean, American Idol was ending, and America's Got Talent, you can be on the show at any age.
Watch Grace's mannerisms and face while her mom is talking. Just very sort of matter of fact. Let's go back before her mom starts talking. It's almost like there's a tiny bit of tension there or something. Maybe not, I don't know. But I just love how frank Grace's face stays when she's not on camera. Watch this. Let's go back. Here we go.
Tell me about your road for this, because you're the one that submitted her. Yes. And why did you think this is it, the timing is right, and this is the right show?
Well, I'm actually not sure I thought the timing was right, because she was 11 at the time. I thought that, I mean, American Idol was ending, and America's Got Talent, you can be on the show at any age. So I really just thought it would be a fun thing to do, because at that point she had just learned how to play the ukulele earlier in the year. So who would have ever imagined, you know, that we would be here right now? We thought it would be a fun, you know, sitting in the line, looking at interesting people, having a sandwich.
Because, you know, we went to like the pre-audition thing, because you don't go straight to LA in front of the celebrity judges.
LA.
You go to a little audition before that. And we literally went just for experience. Like, we didn't go to get on the show.
How long did you wait in line? Like, what was that process?
Okay. We were actually really...
An embarrassing story for me.
Her voice.
Tell all, Grace. Let's go.
We were really, really excited for like that 5-hour line they always show on TV. But our city of New York wasn't a filming city. And
I love how her dad looks at her. Her mom is still a little bit nervous, but her dad is a little bit nervous. But he just they both love her, but he just adores her. Look at this. Just the way he watches her.
Tell all, Grace. Let's go.
We were really, really excited for like that 5-hour line they always show on TV. But our city of New York wasn't a filming city. And usually the places that they film are the ones with like the 5-hour lines.
We didn't know that.
We had like this giant suitcase with like tents, blankets. We had Subway sandwiches.
Prepped for a long
It was
way.
like snacks,
And like we couldn't even stop because the line just kept moving. It was like a 20-minute
minute
long.
wait.
That's fantastic.
They just came in.
And so we were lugging around this giant suitcase everywhere.
I've never heard
Good
that.
mom over there.
That's good. We should
Producer said,
prepare.
wow, she just plays the ukulele. What do you have with you? I'm like, don't even ask.
It's our side prop. What are your friends saying about all this? Your true friends, what are they saying?
Honestly, my true friends are just like it's great because they
That voice. Here, I just want to hear that squeak one more time.
What are they saying?
honestly, my true friends are just like it's great because they don't really, I don't want to say they don't really care, but like it's just kind of after the episode they're just like, you did great, and then it's back to, you want to go get some fries?
Yeah. Dipped in ketchup.
Well, you're playing your ukulele. We want to hear you, if that's okay this morning.
Which song do we
Voice
want
is
to
all
hear?
rested. Let's sing your signature song.
we have a gift.
Wait, we have a gift for you. Before
yeah.
this,
Well, should we give her the gift now or have her sing first?
sing first. And then I'll give you our gift.
If you sing well, great.
Sing for your
You have to sing for the cake.
It's not $1 million, but it's better.
You're gonna love this.
Okay.
If you're up for singing, you must be exhausted. You want to just give us a little ditty? Grace, don't laugh at the word ditty. Let's sing a song.
That's funny.
I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying to find my way.
Completely fluid, gorgeous, jumps right into it, no nerves. Wow. I don't even want to think about what I was like when I was 12 and a half years old. This girl's just amazing.
So beautiful.
We all know your name now.
Natalie,
I'm really excited for this.
Natalie and I know you love candy necklace.
Did you see her dad tap her knee?
Yes,
we do.
Last night we spent all night
Candy bracelet.
putting this together.
Oh, nice.
This is all edible, by the way.
You can eat these. If you eat it, there's stuff inside.
That's
We
nice.
crown you Access Hollywood Live.
Made by our little lovey church.
She's got her rapper medallion in candy. Love it.
Our great lovey church.
That's really sweet of them.
We love it. You can catch Grace along with the
Congratulations.
and Tape Face in Las
bite right
Vegas.
there, watch.
Go ahead, get in there.
Buddy,
October 27th through the 29th.
I know.
There you go.
Oh, don't film me doing
At
that.
the Planet Hollywood Showroom
And it's like little nerd.
Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. Grace, congratulations.
Right, get in there.
Yeah.
And then look at the inside.
Oh,
Dad,
yeah,
would you like some candy?
There's nerds inside.
Dad.
That was a lot of fun. The interviewer ladies did a nice job. So let's get back. Yeah, we'll just keep it right there. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how many times during that I get tears in my eyes. It's just, I don't know. Grace is the only person who does that. Outside of my daughter, she's the only person who does that to me. Oh, my gosh. I mean, she just, the way her persona, the way her parents are with her. I mean, that lovely raspy voice break that she had back then. I just love it. Oh my gosh, she's so genuine, so sweet, so benevolent, so nice. And the foundation for everything in her is that she is just so frank, so candid, so down to earth. I mean, Grace is, I mean, boy, that's just one thing that she is. She is down to earth, both in reflection, her philosophy that came out in An Hour Past Rain, and this 4 years previous. I just love this. And this is the first time that I've seen her parents on screen for this long. It was really good to see, especially this early in Grace's career. I'm sure their minds are boggled by what's happening, and they themselves are just now starting to realize what little girl they got that they raised, who's 12 and a half and already an acclaimed performer, and at the time semi-genius potentially. It's just, I mean, I just don't have enough words for her. I really don't. And I know I've said that many times. Many of you have said it. She's just so authentic of a person that I love to see her all the time. It's one reason why I do these reactions to her interviews. I don't do that on anybody else. I mean, I might do a few Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin because I love those guys. I'll do those. Maybe one or two Beatles, but not too many of those. I mean, I wouldn't do a lot of them. Grace's personality is so stellar. It's got an evanescence about it. And it's just amazing. So anyway, I love this. It's really great to see her in this stage when she was 12 years old and such a lively sprite. Goodness gracious. I'm sure there's stuff I missed on that. I just found it interesting that her mom is a little bit sort of reclining on this, and shy. And her dad's just, he's a little bit nervous, but he's right out there. He's dad. He's the rock of the family. You can tell he's the rock. And I love the frank look on Grace's face when her mom was talking. It's like just taking it all in. And you get a sense that that's what she does with life. It's just like, when she's not on screen, she's just like taking it all in, absorbing it, maybe even creating music about it. So anyway, just love this. Love this. They did a good job on interviewing. And thanks to the FANderwaal news folks for posting this. So y'all let me know what you think. Please do. And I'll catch you soon on the backside. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.